This week at Tesla, we've got a ton of news. We're going to keep it short, though. Top 4 stories. This week, of course, number one story happened this week was the 5-to-1 stock split that happened, that was announced. Hasn't happened yet. It's going to take about a week and a half. But anyone with a single share of Tesla in about a week and a half, it's going to be worth 5 shares. So they're doing the split, and certainly it's something that makes sense to a lot of investors. People can get in at a theoretically lower price, although there is some options to buy percentage stocks or fraction stocks. But this is a move that certainly the stock market liked, because there was another boost in Tesla stock just today from the announcement yesterday. Also, a German court finds that they don't like the windshield wiper control on the Model 3. There was an article of someone crashing their car because they were fiddling with the windshield wiper control on the center screen. And this German court looked at some evidence and some previous evidence and indicated that this center screen is an electronic device, and the driver should not be playing with it at all during driving. So, of course, Tesla's going to have to look at some maybe software solutions to add the functionality of windshield wiper control to the stock, maybe to the spinny wheels on the steering wheel, or possibly voice control, or maybe a combination of all. These are things that they may have to address for Germany specifically. Speaking of some other regulators, Hong Kong regulators, for some reason, decided that the arcade access in the Tesla car was endangering people, so they had to take it away. So you no longer have the arcade games available to you in Hong Kong. I have no idea why. The article doesn't explain their reasoning as to why, when the car's in park and it's not going anywhere, that someone can't use the arcade games that are loaded in the car. Again, kind of perplexing. I would say that Hong Kong wins the award for the silliest regulators so far. They get the gold medal on this one, but it's interesting to see that that people are watching this kind of stuff, and there are different countries that are looking at what Tesla's offering, and they're coming up with different things to complain about. It's
yeah. If you're in Hong Kong, go change your Wi-Fi password so your car doesn't get an update.
Yeah, it's
do not take Patrick's
weird
as legal advice.
Do not change your Wi-Fi. Do not.
They find that 25% of the cars don't have the update, and then the government forces the update over cellular.
And our final story of the week for Tesla, top 4, I guess, is that Tesla seems to be a little bit too much successful in South Korea. Because what happened recently, they've had record sales in South Korea. In fact, they've sold over 50% of all EVs in the last month were Tesla cars. But they've been so successful that the South Korean government is looking at how much money is going in the subsidy going towards a Tesla vehicle compared to other South Korean EVs, that they're considering changing the rules on the subsidy to cut Tesla out. Now, the one thing that we mentioned on the Tesla Life and talked a little bit about is that this subsidy is not going to Tesla. This subsidy is going to the person that purchased the car. A South Korean resident is getting the subsidy. And of course, that allows them to spend that money at other local things in their country. So it is kind of perplexing that people, when weighing what EV is best for them, what car gives them what features, what do they feel is important to them, they're being cut out of it because they didn't buy a South Korean made car. They bought an American car. And that's just wrong. The market should dictate what those vehicles, how they're sold, because people are looking and weighing what are the pros and cons of the vehicle. What's the best bang for my money? What do I feel is important to me when I'm buying a car? And I hope South Korea doesn't go ahead with this, but the legislation there, legislature is thinking about this possible change. So we hope that won't happen. But if you would like some more details on these stories and others, please join us on the Tesla Life. Number 161 is in the can and available for you on YouTube today.
Nice job, Mark. Well done. And definitely go to the Tesla Life to get the details and the discussion on each of these stories. And you can follow them at the Tesla Life on Twitter for links and more news and updates. And I don't think they have any frunk puppies, but
no, we're fresh out of frunk puppies.
I'm actually really cool with that. I love puppies.
Cool.
But
we like them.
We like puppies. We don't like.
You forgot to open the frunk, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't want to put my dog in anybody's frunk. It's just.